funding at the state level and with other organizations. So, all in all, this is a great step forward, building on steps that we have taken in the past. And to highlight that, I want to pass things over to Councilmember Kitty Klitsky to share a few words.
Thank you. One of the few people I'm taller than is Mary Lisa Brown. Yes, just like the mayor said, we have been working towards complete streets for 15 years. In fact, part of that coalition is here today. Councilmember Dillon also worked very hard on that ordinance, and my now legislative assistant, Sarah, also worked hard on that ordinance. So remember, when you're contacting your city officials, we care deeply about these issues, and so does our staff. And with that, I'd like to point out how this is a great example. Sorry, just need a second for my hair. Getting in my mouth. This is a great example of how your city is working to improve our infrastructure and maintain it and govern in a way that really works for the people, making our streets safer for everyone. We worked together to update and improve this ordinance. We listened to community feedback and actually got some great feedback about including a part where we make sure and maintain pedestrian passage when we're doing construction sites, so pedestrians, like I've had to do all my life, don't have to go an entire city block around a project to get through it for their morning commute. So I'm pretty excited to say that we worked with citizens, we incorporated feedback, and we passed this unanimously. Our infrastructure, our public safety, and projects like this are a nonpartisan issue, and our city is working together to give you good governance and quality infrastructure and a safe community. And I want to thank the rest of my council members for all voting to support this, and welcome up Councilmember Dillon to say a little more.
Adjust this up just a bit. Well, just thank you all for being here, and I know he can't join us today, but truly thank you, John Snyder, Councilmember Klitsky, and also our champion, Councilmember Zach Zapone, for all his work on safer streets. And I also really want to thank our Planning Commission and Transportation Commission. These are all volunteers that give so much of their time and energy to making the city better. It's really an honor to be here to celebrate what I like to call the passage of Complete Streets 2.0 that requires, as the mayor said, streets to be planned, designed, and maintained for all users of all ages, regardless of mode of transportation. And just to give an idea about how far that we've come, and as Councilmember Klitsky mentioned, the original ordinance that she was such a strong advocate for and that former Councilman John Snyder sponsored, it took 2 years to get that ordinance passed. And this update took a little less than 4 months. And there's always a focus, I think, too, on the divisions at City Council, but it means so much that this time it passed unanimously. That original vote on the Complete Streets Ordinance passed 4-3 by one vote and was really a challenge to implement. And so seeing how this passed now, I think speaks to the popularity and support for Complete Streets as a policy, but also the team that the mayor has assembled with this administration and how we are able to partner on council. And while we certainly have come far, and that's important to acknowledge, this is not the end. This is a critical part of our Safer Streets policies as we look to create a city for all users, one that centers public health, safety. I look forward to the implementation of this ordinance and more great policies to come. Thank you.
As Councilmember Dillon says, this is not the end at all. Just as the city is already known for being a great place for parks, for schools, for neighborhood business districts, we are becoming a city also known for a commitment to affordable housing and to safety and accessibility. Because when you've got those great parks and business districts, you want to be able to get there. in a safe way. So as I sign this, I just want to say that I always have in my heart people I have worked with over the years. The tragic death of Cooper Jones led me to get engaged in this in my first year in the legislature, meeting his family and helping to pass, also in a bipartisan way, the Cooper Jones pedestrian and bike safety legislation at the state level, and have continued to see opportunities to do that and highlight that at the state and local level. Susie Stevens' mom reminds us with the Susie Forest that there's always more we can do, and our hearts are always with the families of those who have lost people due to tragic accidents and streets, and that can be improved, and that's what we're all about. So I think there is a pen here. Or no, what is that? Is that a pen? It is. So come on up, everybody. Let's do it. All right. Thanks. Sure, I'm happy to take questions. I might have to pass it to our experts if it's technical. All right, thanks everybody. Right.
No hard-hitting questions this morning.
Congrats.
Exciting.
Yeah. Very exciting. Your first lot into the family.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your backs are probably hurting.